fans of ghouls and ghosts. I'm Liz.
I'm Britt.
And tonight we are going to the infamous Goatman Bridge. A bridge in Denton, Texas that BuzzFeed Unsolved has been to.
Ghost Adventures has been to.
Yes. Now Shane and Ryan's bridge because of that video. And we're only like, what, 30 minutes away from it? About. So we're gonna go.
Not too far.
And explore it. I'm the skeptic in this friendship, but I'm also extremely gullible. I'm a scientist by day, but a fan of ghost hunting by night.
And I just believe anything.
Fair enough.
I don't have a reason not to.
I am determined to have something happen, to experience it where I can be like, yes, that was a ghost or a ghoul or something else.
But then there are things that you just can't explain. And it's...
But can you? That is my question always.
No, you can't. So... Anyway. Join us. It'll be fun.
So, we are officially in Denton, Texas, going to Goatman's Bridge. One of the most haunted bridges, supposedly, in the world. At least in Texas. We're going to go look for some ghosties.
Ooh.
Ghosties. Is it just like back this road?
What?
Is it just back this road?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's right over here.
Oh shit, okay.
Assuming...
Oh, okay, there we're literally here.
Pull in.
We're pulling in, we made it.
We are not the only ones.
Are we not the only ones?
No,
is that a cat?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it a black?
Possibly.
I think it was black. Fuck.
Oh look, there's like multiple people.
There's like 2 other cars here. That kind of makes me nervous though, because it's like, what are they doing here, you know? So
probably the same thing we're doing.
Well, one thing about this bridge though is that supposedly people come out here and do like Satan worship.
Yeah.
So like that makes me nervous. It's like, what are they doing here, you know?
We're going.
Hear something.
Well,
I heard rustling in the thing over there. I heard something rustle.
it is a forest.
Yeah, but it's a haunted forest.
So they say.
Well, now that I'm here,
Now that I'm here. Ow!
I feel it a lot more that it's actually haunted. Did you bring a really powerful flashlight too?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, this is bright, but like it's only so bright. Yeah, I see a light up ahead, like a flashlight light. I know.
Yeah, it's people.
Oh, it's
Ouch.
Are you filming still?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on our way to the bridge. There's definitely like flashlights ahead of us. So there's definitely other people here, which makes me nervous.
Yeah, they're right up there. You can see them.
What they're here for.
Probably the same thing we are. It's the only reason anybody comes here. Well, any sane people.
Well.
Y'all hear anything? No?
I feel like I really lost.
It's very easy to do.
Which way did it go?
The bridge is over here.
This way?
Yep.
Really solid vibe. We have the more powerful flashlight for sure.
It's so... Okay.
Is that it right there?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
It's the famous bridge. Goatman's Bridge.
so here we are, Old Alton Bridge, completed in 1884. Okay, you want to step on the famous goat bridge? I'm scared.
I don't know if y'all can see it very well. Probably not.
We can always enhance it in the footage.
Ready?
You guys are different people than earlier.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. step on the bridge.
Me too.
We haven't actually crossed the bridge yet. We're just walking in circles.
I'm sorry, we're sightseeing. Hear that bird?
Dark abyss.
I swear that I like saw a shadow right there and now it's not there anymore. Like I seriously saw a shadow and I thought it was the cat.
Maybe.
But like, but like no, I don't see it. There's something that's moving. I see something moving there. Maybe I'm just seeing. I think it's it's your light. It's totally the shadow from your light that's like freaking me out.
Sorry.
No, I see your hand move too.
We came upon,
Some sandals.
I don't know what this is. Somebody.
There's like a bullseye, and then there's like vomit. It is so fucking dark. It's terrifying me. Like if I don't
Somebody's
have a light
shoes.
shining. It's so dark.
I don't know whose they are. I haven't really seen anything or heard anything. Liz has seen this, said she's seen something, but...
I saw a cat.
Oh yeah, we saw a cat pulling in. I definitely saw it too.
Okay, that didn't it's a cat. Do you feel like really cold?
No?
Like I felt cold in like that middle part.
I mean, it's a little chilly. Oh look, someone did the lock thing.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lovely dog. What are we in Paris?
Better though at being on the bridge is that there's literally a highway right there, and I can literally see a highway from there.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like that's where I'm like, is it spooky or is it just a bridge?
Alrighty guys, so
You made
we're
it.
here.
We are sitting on the Goatman Bridge, or Shane and Ryan's bridge.
Their bridge.
It does kind of feel cool to be at a place that like BuzzFeed and Sol's actually been to, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the history of this bridge. Brittany has been here before. I haven't. What's the story behind what makes this bridge so famous?
So basically, the story is back in, I believe it was like the 1930s. There was a black goat farmer who lived in the area, and he was obviously really successful. Most of the townspeople loved him. He
Sorry, I see lights over there. I was just looking over there.
He put a sign at the foot of the bridge that said, "This way to the Goatman's." And that made some people not very happy. The local KKK found him in his home, dragged him out, came to this bridge, and lynched him over the side. And when they looked over the railing to basically see their handiwork, he was gone. Now this obviously freaked them out because they were like, we just tried hanging a guy and he's gone. We don't know where he went. We don't know anything. So they went to his house, basically dragged his family out of his house, murdered them, and set his house on fire. And that apparently enraged him, and now he supposedly haunts this forest as a half-man, half-goat being.
So you've also been here before too.
Many times.
So like, explain about like what you've seen before and like what you've actually experienced, because I have never been here, and I'm a scientist. I'm a very skeptical person. So explain what you've.
So I've been here a lot. I live, I don't know, 30 minutes away. And every time I've come here, I've either heard something or had something happen to me. The very first time I ever came here, I was walking one of the 2 trails that this place offers. And we were, I want to say, about not even like 30 minutes into the trail when we were walking down this long path, and there was a fence on one side and forest on the other. Now on the side with the fence we heard rustling, and obviously I wanted to kind of explain it away. I was like, it's probably like a deer or a rabbit or something because it's a forest, you know, animals live here. And basically we had a flashlight and looked over and we didn't see anything, but we could still hear the rustling. It's a little weird. I was a little freaked out, so I said, let's just keep going. So further down the trail, we heard a bang of a drum. Don't know where it came from. Don't know why I heard it, but I did. That's when I kind of got more freaked out, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna tell him I want to turn around and come back. So on our way back, that same stretch of path that we heard the rustling the first time, we heard again, but it was on our side of the fence. I don't know, I want to say like maybe not even 3 feet in front of me or beside me. And we looked over with the flashlight, you know, I was half expecting to see a deer. But I looked up, and mind you, it wasn't a windy night. Like, no wind, nothing. And I saw like a tree branch move slightly towards us, and then back, and it stopped. And that's when I just got this really bad feeling. I was like, yo, we need to leave. So we finished walking the trail, got in the car, and left. Another time, I was walking the other trail with a friend of mine, and that trail led to a road, so we turned around and came back. On our way back, we heard a scream. It was a woman's scream, literally.
Which happens here commonly, supposedly.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people hear screams. And we heard it. I kind of stopped and I was like, yo, did you hear that? Like, sounded like a blood-curdling scream, but from far away. And my friend said he heard it, and we kind of stopped, thought it was a little weird, but like, whatever, probably nothing. So we continued walking, and I say not even 5 minutes later, we heard the scream again. But it sounded like a little closer this time. And it freaked us out. Because I was like, I don't know what the heck this is. I don't know where it's coming from. There's nobody else around us. So we kind of hurried on back to the main area, the bridge. And when we were almost here, I kind of felt like a pressure against my ankle, and my ankle kind of like rolled. And I figured it was probably just, I don't know, like I stepped on some uneven ground and I fell, because I'm pretty klutzy. I do that pretty often. And I turned around and used the flashlight we had, and I looked at the ground, but it was all even. There was no like dip in the ground to where I could have tripped and fell basically. And yeah, it's about all I've had happen personally.
So now our goal tonight is to try to investigate, do an actual, what?
I thought I heard something.
Did you? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, probably nothing.
To kind of walk the trail like tiny bit. We're here by ourselves. We don't want to go too deep into the trails. But to do an EVP session, to try that on our way out of the bridge. Take a lot of pictures looking for orbs and things, and just try to
I have
What happens?
caught quite a few things in photos that I've taken in this area. We'll insert that here.
Tonight we answer the question, haunted bridge, or... You hear that?
Yeah.
What's that? Is that a frog?
No, frogs are not that loud.
It has to be a frog.
Frogs are not that
It's a
loud.
frog. What else would that be? It's like someone's rattling beads. That's scaring me right now.
Tell me why it sounds like it.
It's a frog. Right? It has to be a frog. What else would that be? It's so loud, right?
There's no way.
That's a frog. That's totally a frog.
Y'all tell us if you hear that. If you hear it, what is it?
It's coming from over there, not in the trails. It's definitely a frog. Right?
Debunked or not? You tell us.
Haunted bridge or
No.
dumb legend.
Guess we'll find out tonight.
It's sounding a frog.
And then stop and it sounds like it's far away.
So like put the light forward for me so I can see where I'm walking. We heard that sound and we're leaving because
Well, we're going to go regroup
yeah.
and
think
decide if
about
we
it.
want to go or not.
Because like it sounded like it could be like a frog, but at the same time it sounded not like a frog.
Like it would get closer.
Yeah. Which way
and
do we
then
go?
Stop. This way.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. And then it would stop.
Right.
And then it was when it started back up again. It sounded far away.
And sometimes it sounded like it was a frog clicking. Other times it sounded like it was a person like shaking beads.
I don't know. It kind of freaked us out.
And we know there's people who do like rituals and supposedly in these woods, and to hear like beads clicking like that, it makes me concerned that like someone's doing something in the woods. Nothing that I want to mess with at all. What, Brittany? What? Do you hear something?
No. Let's just go. I think let's just go.
Let's just go.
I'll tell you in the car.
Oh, okay, fuck. Okay, let's go. Because I'm scared.
Go. Please go.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I'm terrified. The doors are unlocked.
Okay. What? What'd you hear? What was it? What? What was it?
Okay. So I thought I heard something behind us, like somebody like walking the gravel,
Okay.
right? And I thought it was you. Maybe you like
Right.
dragged your feet or something. I don't know.
Right.
And I looked back and I swear I saw like a shadow something.
Right.
I don't know. But it freaked me the hell out.
Like, I'm a huge skeptic, but like, I'm kind of ready to go. Like, that scared me.
Yeah. I'm kind of terrified.
Like, we know other people that are here tonight. They do not seem like the type to fuck around.
They were also down on the trail.
Yeah.
So I know it wasn't them.
No.
Because
and like,
I saw them walk down that trail. I know.
And sometimes it sounded like it was coming from the water, like it was a frog. And then all of a sudden, like, it sounded like it was coming from the woods, like it was a clicking sound in the woods.
But it kept get closer. That's the thing.
Like it kept seeming like it was traveling through the woods towards us, and it was a clicking, like someone was shaking like beads, like ritualistic beads, if that makes sense. Like almost something like, you know, I don't want to say like tribal, but like beads that were clicking really fast, and they kept getting faster and closer in our direction.
It would start slow.
And then it would sound like a frog again, and then it would sound like not like a human was clicking beads. And I just, knowing that supposedly people have done rituals in those woods. I'm not taking a chance of there being somebody doing something in those woods right now.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like die or anything tonight.
No. Not at all.
So we will probably come back another time.
Right.
So don't count us off just yet.
Because we didn't walk on the trails. We didn't take any like EVPs or like pictures or anything.
We just got really scared.
We just got really scared and left. Which is fine.
I promise it won't be like that next time.
So now we're back at her apartment. As you could have seen in the video, we left really fast.
And really frightened.
Like that clicking sound, I don't know if we got it or not. We'll play it back later to see, but we didn't hear the clicking sound until we started taunting it. And then that started, and then it kept getting faster.
When it got more intense was when we started mocking it and being like, oh, haha.
And it went from sounding like an animal to sounding like a person. Those little like rattly toys they had for kids. It sounded like
those things that they had in like the 90s where you'd like go like this and like
it sounded
two
like
balls
it was
that would
either
click.
under the bridge, then it would be in the river, then it would be like in the woods. It was getting closer to us.
And then it would stop, and when it started back up again, it was far away.
And my concern was, because supposedly people do like satanic things in those woods. My concern was, what if somebody was doing something in those woods and I just didn't feel safe anymore personally, and we had to get out of there. And the weird thing is, as soon as we got like off the bridge, the clicking stopped.
Yeah.
And we didn't hear anything else.
Even when we got back to my car, like, you didn't hear anything.
Anything at all.
It was quiet.
Nothing. And two, like, when we were going to the bridge, we saw a black cat.
When I was pulling in,
right in front of us. And then when we were on the bridge, I thought for a second that I saw the black cat at the edge of the bridge. And then when I blinked, it was gone. And then I thought I saw it moving again. And then I blinked, it was gone. And I thought it was a shadow, but it did not look like a shadow. Like, it was a hazy black... It looked like a black cat, like a small animal. And then as well, we were sitting on the bridge. She thought you heard a growling sound behind us. So we're gonna play back.
It was like a very like low, like as if like a guy with a really deep voice was like.
So we're gonna play back to see if we can actually hear the growling sound. And then two, when we were leaving, she thought she heard someone behind us, like rustle the gravel.
Like, you know when someone's walking and they kind of kick gravel? That's what it sounded like, and I thought it was Liz. So, I don't know, I looked behind us and I saw a shadow. I don't know what it looked like, but
we left as soon as we literally ran.
Booked it to the car
because it did not feel good.
I just wanted to get out of there.
When we heard the clicking, I got goosebumps all over my entire body. I felt really, really extremely cold, and it just did not feel right. Like, we needed to leave.
Yeah.
Whether it was an animal or not an animal, I don't play with demons. I don't mess with cults or satanic shit.
Keep me out of all of that stuff.
I get away from all of that. It wasn't worth risking there being someone back there who wanted to do us harm or who wanted to mess with us. That's not worth it for me.
No.
It's not worth our safety. So, I go back to Waco tomorrow, but you're going to go later this week.
Yep.
To try to do an EVP, to try to actually continue this investigation.
Go a little bit into the trails. Take photos. Video a little. So
there'll be a part 2 to this video.
Here will.
Well, it'll be her going by herself to see that.
With a friend.
With a friend.
I would not go to that place alone.
No. But there will be another part to this video, so.
See y'all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Like, subscribe. Please.
Is the bridge, I don't know, but I'm still shaking. I need to, sleep to, brush it off.
We will find out at a later date.
Yeah. to be determined. Yes, that.
To be determined.
A bit.
Bye, guys.